Hey, let's talk about this. I want to really talk through Renew Church's plan and strategy moving forward as it relates to a lot of the COVID-19 issues we've been facing. As you all know, for 3 months, we have been out of the building. We have not been gathering together in person. We've had a very small production team helping to execute weekly services. But other than that, we have not been together. And I do got to say up front, I miss y'all like crazy. Like I miss you. Like real talk. I'm a hugger dude. I'm that guy, and I just miss being with my family, and I hope to see you all real soon. I wanna let you know that our team, our lead team, has been working for weeks on reopen strategies for our church. We are not in any rush to push people into a building, and we don't expect people to try to run back into a building. And to be honest with you, our main objective as a church is not to run into a building. So to be honest, we've just been talking about what it could look like on a slow scale to reopen at some point in the future. And I just want to give it up for our lead team who's been working so hard on strategy, having a lot of conversation. Many of you all took the survey a number of weeks ago. And so we're just trying to feel this out, and we're discerning in the spirit with the Lord what this looks like for Renew Church. So here it is. We have mapped out 3 phases at our church. Phase 1 is what we're in now, which is basically everything online, virtually. Our Bible studies online, our Sunday services online, our Renew U is online. Everything's online. We do nothing in person. And so we've been in this phase for the last 2 months. You guys didn't know it was a phase, but we've called it a phase for the last 2 to 3 months, phase 1. And how we're going to execute is we're going to slowly move into phase 2 and then 3. And let me explain those. So coming out of phase 1, phase 2 is going to be this. Phase 2 is going to be live services. And what that means is, as many of you all know, we have been recording our services and our worship and our preaching and airing them on Sunday. We are actually going to transition as early as next Sunday, July 12th, to a live serve. I'm talking about when you up watching, we up singing. When you up watching, we up preaching. And we're excited about that to just lean into presence and community and you know, and listen, we don't mind preaching and singing to cameras, but I'm excited about just being in a live moment with you. You understand? And so we're gonna kick. That's our phase 2 plan, is to go live beginning next week. We're gonna just be boom. When I mess up, you're gonna see it. All of that. It's going to be like you're actually in the building. You're going to feel like you're in the building again, because it's going to be our live worship again. That phase 2, we're probably going to be in that for a while, family. We do have, and this is just, you know, this is not something that we're encouraging everybody to do, but our state does allow us to have a small handful of people who want to just be in the building. Hey, if you are one of those people, or a few of you guys or your family, you want to say, hey, one of these Sundays, I just want to be in the building, then we have a plan for that in phase 2. Our plan is already mapped out on our website at myrenew.org/reopen. And basically what it looks like is this. If you want to come out and be in the space, in the church space, as we go live on Sunday mornings, you got to register to be there. 1, 2, we got mad guidelines, temperature checking, social distancing, cleaning. Our team is killing it on that. So you're going to have to abide by those guidelines. And then we welcome you. We're not welcoming a lot of people. So once those few tickets are occupied, then no one else can come. So that's just our way of showing some love, to say, if some of you all just want to be in the building, we're going to allow you to be in the building. Don't mistake that for reopening, because we're not reopening. But if a few of you all want to come in and you want to register online, myrenew.org/reopen, then we want to welcome you. If you abide by the guidelines, the social distancing measures, all the things that we'll have in place from our team, then hey, that's awesome. We welcome you in the space. So we'll be in phase 2 for a while. Everything else will be virtual online. We're going to continue to have Renew Kids resources online on our website. We're going to start maybe having some more videos for the kids, but there's no in-person childcare. We got none of that going on. If you show up, you're just going to be in the room. We're going to worship. We're going to be socially distanced. We're going to have masks available. And that's the vibe. So that's our phase 2, fam. So, we kind of opened the door a little bit, but again, we're not in any rush to get back in the building. So after phase 2 is over, phase 3 is when we are fully allowed per the state CDC guidelines and regulations to have everyone in the building. And even then, we want to discern for our church, our congregation, what that feels like. So for us, we're going to wait until there is some massive clearance on the Illinois side of the CDC guidelines for us to welcome everybody back into the building. And even then, family, social distancing, a lot of cleaning procedures are going to be in place. A lot of you have to abide by kind of the list of guidelines that our team has put together. So, hey, I don't know how that makes you feel. Hopefully you're like, for those of you who say, I want to get back, you have an opportunity to come and hang a little bit. For those of you all who are like, Pastor G, you're not going to see me for a while, understand I'm with you, that we're not expecting to see a lot of you for a while. But overall, let's just thank God that there's a downward, there's no more spikes in deaths and COVID-related illnesses are going down. And come on, we got to give God glory for that, because we had a rough number of months, and especially for those in the African-American community, in some of the neighborhoods of Chicago who have been hit so heavy by COVID. We're not playing with this, all right? So everybody's on a different spectrum as it relates to that, but we're not messing around with it. We're just going to take it slow, continue to worship, love on each other, and then hopefully to see each other at some point again. So just to recap, phase 1 we're in now, everything online. Phase 2, we're going to be full live streaming from the sanctuary on Sunday mornings beginning next Sunday, July 12th. And with that, if you want to register for the 12th, the following week, or the next week, we got a few spots where you can come in, but not a lot. So go to myrenew.org/reopen, claim your spot if you want to be there, but also read all of the information that we've put on our website as it relates to how we're moving forward, etc. All of our kids' resources are going to remain online in phase 2. There will be no kids, even if you come, we won't have any place for your babies. And then phase 3 is when we fully reopen, when we celebrate it sometime in the future. God knows when that'll be. But until then, we will continue to build community virtually. All right? Listen, I'm honored to be your pastor. I'm honored at what God is doing at Renew Church. I'm asking y'all to hold on. Let's continue to grow together. Let's continue to lean into the things that we offer. We're doing our best. And guess what? This is nothing but a shift in the way God engages his church. And we're not going to miss the shift. We're going to go with God. And I believe this next season for Renew Church is going to be the greatest season of Renew Church. I believe we're going to see more salvations, more healings, more restoration, more lives changed, more hungry people fed, more broken lives put back together. We're going to declare the gospel. We're going to continue to offer music that glorifies God and leads the church in worship. And I'm excited. All right, so let's go. myrenew.org/reopen. That's our plan, fam. And we'll update you as we get more information. If things shift or they nuance, we'll keep you informed. But I wanted to bring you communication today to answer as many questions as possible as we get on the road to reopen. Love you, family. God bless.